are back with another D&D movie time. And today we will be continuing the adventures of Mikey. And look who's talking to. Cora, what do you think this movie is going to be about?
Basically, Mikey's a kid and he has a little sister. And
Do you remember what they named the sister? Julie. And I finally remembered what the mother's name was. It was Mollie. Not a common name nowadays, but I guess it was common back in like the 80s. But anyways, so that you just think it's going to be about the sister?
yeah. If it was about the brother last time, it's now going to be the sister and the brother.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and go watch the movie. If you have not, please consider checking out these movies for yourself. They are all very good movies. And yeah, we'll see you after the movie.
Bye.
Look who's back.
What's up, my man?
Look who's expecting.
All right, they went on me.
That's your baby sister Julie in there. She's kicking.
Now, wait a minute, let me get this straight. My little sister is in my juice cup?
TriStar Pictures presents
Mikey, this is your sister, Julie. Hiya, Julie. Welcome to the outside. I'm going to be in charge of your life for the next 2 or 3 years. Smacking you around, get you in shape. Anything you need, don't be afraid to ask.
Who is this slime ball?
Look Who's Talking To. Starring John Travolta,
Where's your nose?
Just don't pressure me.
Oh, man, this is kid dumb.
Kirstie Alley,
Goodbye, mommy, little honey bunny. Yeah, whatever.
and the voices of Bruce Willis,
I got the time if you got the diapers.
Roseanne Barr,
What are you looking at?
and Damon Wayans.
Talk about attitude. Come on, let's take it to the zoo and leave it there. Good idea.
Of course, he would have a friend.
The trick is to take control of the situation. All right, look, let me show you something now. These are all toys, right?
Uh-huh.
Some of them are mine, some of them are yours.
Yeah.
The way you tell the difference is I have all the great toys. Look, here's a toy you can play with a Nerf ball.
Well,
Here's another one.
Join Mikey and Julie
No, you shove over.
as they discover the secrets of romance.
That's Sheila, man. We play doctor together. You play doctor with her? Gotta make another house call.
Battle the forces of evil.
These my toys. I have not remembered having batteries, but oh my God, monsters!
Save their parents' marriage.
He's a slob. He's belligerent. He has the earning capacity of an illiterate immigrant.
Hey, everybody take a toy and just calm down.
And learn
That hat's never gonna fit me.
how to hold their own.
Ooh, I had to pinch that one back. Might make it. Oh, man, just get these other pants down. Wait a minute, I'm not done.
Look Who's Talking To.
Now we got us a party.
Alright, so we just finished watching Look Who's Talking 2. But they didn't spell it like the number 2, they spelled it like T-O-O. So, what was this movie about, Cora?
So, we basically get back with Mikey and his family.
Well, technically, we kind of go back a little bit, because at the end of the first one, they showed the sister already born. But here, we go through the whole 9 months of her being pregnant with the sister. And the sister doesn't show up, like, till halfway through the movie. Right?
She shows up at the beginning.
In the belly.
She's still
But I'm saying she doesn't show up as the actual baby until
the
middle of the movie. Then we kind of speed run through like maybe the first 6 months. Anyways. And they changed the voice. Originally they had the lady who was in Spaceballs and played the robot. as the sister, but then they switched it, and then now this was Roseanne Barr. I don't know if you've seen Roseanne in anything yet. Unless somebody you know watches the show Roseanne. Because you haven't watched Nightmare on Elm Street. And she has a little guest spot in like the 6th Nightmare on Elm Street. She might have had a small role in Big Bang Theory. But I don't think so. For some reason. I can't think of who she would be. I know Bernadette's mother was Kathy Bates. So yeah, I don't know what you would know Roseanne from. But you did recognize Gilbert Gottfried, right? Mm-hmm. The guy. Swallow whatever you have.
Can't swallow it.
Well, get the crap out of your mouth. Anyways, so what goes on in this movie? You said you're meet back up with Mikey.
We meet back up with Mikey and his sister after. And we meet back with Mikey. We get some stuff that we're not talk about. And then baby was in the belly. I think her name was Julie. Then we go ahead and we see what's going with Julie and say Billy and it's happening to
Billy? It's Billy.
I said what? I said Julie. I said Julie.
I thought you said Julie and then Billy.
What?
I'm like, who the heck's Billy? Okay, that was weird. Anyways, keep going. So what's going on with the mother and the father?
They're kind of fighting a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And then Casey Jones moves in, makes things even worse.
Mhm.
And who is Casey Jones?
Her brother.
Yep. Not really named Casey Jones. That's just what we know him as. I also know him as the demon from Fallen. He's been in some other stuff too. But anyways, so then what happens? What's Mikey's deal through this movie? What's he got to accomplish?
Being a big brother to his little sister.
Anything else? Any other major things going on with Mikey?
Going to the potty.
Yep, learning how to use the potty. And, does it all work out for everybody in the end?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Alright. Well, I guess that's about as much as we're going to get out of Cora because she's too distracted with an eraser. So, when we get back, we are going to go ahead and give our final scores.
Bye.
For thousands of years, the world has been protected by the Guardian of Light, or as he is more commonly known, Santa Claus. Over the centuries, factors such as fear and prejudice, greed and jealousy, misunderstandings, betrayal and war have segregated most humans from the magical world of elves, fairies, wizards, and the like. This has resulted in many misconceptions and generalizations of the true nature of Santa and his world.
This 6-book series by Sean Connaughton begins as the current of a long series of guardians is murdered by a group of monstrous enemies recently escaped from an enchanted South Pole prison. These creatures are loyal to the darkness, an evil force determined to exterminate the light in order to enslave all creatures of the world.
Shane Connor, an average young man, suddenly finds himself being trained as the new guardian. As he adapts to his new life among fantastic creatures, he goes on an adventurous quest with a legendary wizard for the ultimate weapon to use against the darkness, and faces murderous enemies like Rasputin, Morgana Le Fay, Krampus, and many more.
Along with his best friend, Joe Gomez, Shane encounters politics, history, mysterious murders, new loves, his own hidden past, and racial dynamics among the fantasy races that turn out to be all too real. Their adventures reveal the true nature of the world and challenge the current state of how all races interact.
This series expertly melds myths, legends, history, faiths, folklore, and secret societies into a fascinating, cohesive, comprehensive world of wonder and magic.
From Atlantis to Olympus, from Hades to the moon, and from broomstick races to Christmas deadlines, join the new Santa Claus on his amazing journey. But beware! Will Shane's quest achieve his ultimate goal of destroying the darkness and preserving the light of the world? Or is he actually playing right into a plot by dark forces that will result in his, and our, ultimate doom?
So make your list and check it twice for the Guardian of Light book series. Download your audiobook or ebook today from Audible, Amazon, or iTunes.
Alright, and we're back. And it's time for our final score for Look Who's Talking 2. But before I get into our final scores, I just want to reiterate something that might have become unclear. Anybody who hasn't checked out how we score movies and stuff in a while. So I want to reiterate kind of how our scoring system works. Me and Cora, we base this on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 or 0 to 10. If something is a 0, we're probably never going to watch this again. In fact, it was so bad we probably didn't even finish watching it to begin with. Probably didn't make it past the first 20-25 minutes of the movie. Something that is a 1 is probably something we watched, but we're so disgusted by or so repulsed by that we never want to touch that movie again. Movies in that category for me would be like the 2016 Ghostbusters, the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, Dragon Ball Z the movie. Wait, no, not Dragon Ball Z the movie. What was that movie called? Dragon Ball Evolution. I've seen that like one time, and I've seen the anime since, and yeah, I think that was a really bad movie. Something like a 10 out of 10, for example, though, would be something we really like. Something we're probably going to watch again and again and again when we have the time. When we're not watching other things. So, like, a 9 is something we really like, and we might be highly encouraged to watch it again. An 8 would be definitely going to watch it at some point. You know, it's just a scale of how much we are more likely to rewatch it, you could say. So, with that in mind, I just wanted to state that because, like, I don't want people thinking that when I give it a score, like last week I gave the first Look Who's Talking a 9 out of 10. It wasn't because I had anything against the movie. It's just, it was funny. I like it. It's not something I'm going to necessarily want to put on first if I want to watch a comedy. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and start off with Cora. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give Look Who's Talking 2?
100 out of 10 / 10 out of 10.
Just say the...
10 out of 10, 10, 10.
Okay. Did you have a favorite character in this movie?
Mikey.
Mikey still? I thought you would have switched over to Julie. Now, Mikey the actual baby or Mikey's voice? Because they're kind of different characters. Although I did kind of notice in this one, they tried to make the kids' mouths move like the adults that were talking for the kids. Especially with Mikey. It looked like he was actually trying to say what Bruce Willis was saying. I mean, it was just weird. Alright, did you have a favorite scene in this movie?
I'm thinking.
You're always thinking.
Hey, I'm a kid.
What's the first scene that comes to mind?
I am thinking in mind. Probably the part where I was like daydreaming or dreaming about being a big brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like that with your siblings?
No.
Are you going to be with your new sibling?
No.
No. Do you even really count them as siblings? Or are they just annoying kids?
Lots of the time annoying kids.
I mean, one's not even born yet, but I know you complain about your half-brother quite a bit. So, alright. Well, moving on to my score. And this one's tricky. This is one of those movies that used to play on TV a lot when I was a kid. Like, I swear I saw this on the weekends, like, once every 3 weeks. I would have to say, if I'm judging this after watching the first one, I would have to go with a 9 out of 10 still. Like I said, I enjoyed it, but this isn't like the first thing I'm going to want to throw on. Unless I just watch the first one, then I'm going to really want to jump right back into it and watch the second and watch the third.
But you basically did just watch the first one.
So if this was just on TV by itself, it would be like maybe an 8 or 7 out of 10. But as part of the whole, I would definitely say it's a 9 out of 10. It follows right along with the first one. It's about as funny as the first one. There is a little bit more comedy. So yeah. Alright. Well, that is going to go ahead and wrap up this D&D review. Next time we will be coming back with the dog version. Look Who's Talking Now. And you know what? This is something I'd actually like to see them do. Is make a Look Who's Talking. I had the title for it. Make another 2 movies based on the Look Who's Talking franchise. And we had Look Who's Talking, Look Who's Talking 2, Look Who's Talking Now. I had a title for it. It was going to be like, Look Who's Talking, blah. I'm just spacing on the title. And then the sequel was going to be Look Who's Talking Again, which was going to be basically the same thing, only that I think in the sequels, like, they could have it, okay, so Mikey is grown up, and him and his wife are getting married, they have a kid, and it's a little girl. And then they could have the sequel, Look Who's Talking Again, and it could be Julie is going through something, and she's helping out Mikey, who's going through something with his wife and child, and she's pregnant now. So she's having a baby. Or maybe in the first movie, Julie could be pregnant at the same time Mikey's wife is pregnant, and they both go into labor together. They have children together, and then we follow them for like 6 months, and then the sequel could be about, you know, maybe Julie's pregnant again, and these two kids are kind of worried what's going to happen to the family with another kid coming in, you know, something like that. But yeah, so alright, that is going to go ahead and wrap up this video. We hope you have enjoyed it, and we hope you will like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.